Hello, everyone. It's Beckie Belote. I am a creative memories advisor in Newport News, Virginia. And I'm going to start off with a really important tip because over the weekend, so Sunday was Easter Sunday, right? And was raised in the church, and Easter Sunday, always my favorite holiday of the year. And so we were really excited about Easter. And on Saturday, my husband, who for the past while, he's had these little spells. Um, he was, let me tell you what the spell is, so that if you have loved ones, you will look for these symptoms. Um, he was a little dizzy and sleepy, was really tired. My husband's very high strung and he never takes naps. And twice for the weekend, he was out, laying on his bed saying, "He's just a little dizzy. I'll be all right." He had a terrible head. So those were his symptoms. And I have been nagging him. My husband, he doesn't take care of himself. He lives with a lot of pain, mind you. That is not anything brought on by his own. But he also is a smoker. So, and he doesn't, like anybody, sometimes he eats a little junky, but anyways, I worry about him. And so I always bug him. So he went to med center and they told him to go to ER because they didn't like the way his EKG went. So anyways, he did have a full-blown heart attack. And his symptoms never were any worse than that. So truly, I mean, if something doesn't seem right, I was hacking into his medical reports because he doesn't password protect that on our home computer. So anytime I, wasn't with him at the hospital, I would be looking in, and he said in the report to the question, "Why did you come today?" And he said, "Because my wife would not lay off of me. She nagged me to death." So, wives and husbands, for your wives, be naggers. I just, you know, I did miss Easter Sunday, going to church and the fellowship with family after. But wow, what a strong message, for my husband to have survived a major heart attack on Easter and to get a second chance to take care of himself. So I don't mean to be all emotional, but it's still kind of emotional to me. So, anyways, if you would continue to pray for us, that would be good. I'm so sorry. I was gonna be funny. This is really funny. So, anyways, thank you for watching, and I know that you guys do. I have some good pray warriors out there, and I so appreciate you all. Thank you so very much for that, and keep our family in your prayers. But today, I do have a really cool tip with you. I want to make some bunnies for your Easter pages. So let's go ahead and make some bunnies. All right, so I'm going to change my screen. All right. And boo, I have a really blurry screen and it's getting worse. Let's see if I can, wonder what's this. Let's see if I can fix this. My head probably went under. I tend to put my head in the way. Oh my goodness, it wasn't doing this a second ago. Because I always, no, I don't always test, but today I tested. What in the world? Come on, baby. Don't let me down. Maybe I can re-record it and not be, ooh, here we go. Not be so emotional. All right, very good. All right, so what you're gonna need, I used these. So this is from your gemstone patterns. It's got an egg pattern in here, which is really cool for what we're gonna get ready to do. I used this. I used this. So this is the third biggest oval Okay, in our oval patterns, there's four of them. The third biggest for one of the bunnies. So I'm going to show you a big bunny and a little bunny. And I think these are all I used, and also the circle punch. All right. I know my clients, I showed them how to do a little bunny, but I didn't show you how to do a big bunny. And I have changed the ears to something that's even more easy. All right, so I'm going to grab a neutral piece of paper here, and we will start with the little guy. For the little bunny, I did use the little egg. I used the red blade. So egg and the red blade. And this part right here is going to be his body on the little bunny. It's going to be the head on the big bunny if you're making notes. Okay, so little bunny body. And then what you're going to want to do is cut yourself. Um, this is the smallest circle for his head. Go ahead and grab, I think I used the green blade. Okay, let's just see. I'm pretty confident on green. Yeah, feel good about that. So this is for his head. And you would kind of just, yes, put it on the blue, kind of just tuck the circle kind of behind that, like that. And let's see. And then let's see, we did second guessing myself on the tail because this is the smallest circle. Hmm. And I just used, oh gosh, my brain is foggy. Blue blade for the front, same hole, but let's use the blue blade for his tail. It's just a little bit smaller. And after I did that, just to give it a little bit of contrast, since I'm getting ready to put the same color on top of the same color, I grabbed, you can grab whatever color you want to. I'll just grab this color for today. And one of those little makeup pads. I feel like I talk about this all the time, but I don't know who I talk to what, so we're gonna do it. Do the bolder tip dot pens work really good, but the thicker tip works the best. And I'm just going to kind of go around the edges with that just to give it a little bit of definition so that when I pop it on his little hiney arts, you'll be able to see it even better. So it gets kind of like a little chalky edge. Some of you girls are craftier than me, and I'm sure you have something else to do, but that is what I do. Um, I That is what I know how to do. And I'm going to put just a little bit of a pop. Actually, I'm going to use one of these because they are already pre-cut. Probably this size. I like it that they're all different sizes now, don't you? And go ahead and put one on the back to give his little tail a pop there. So now we've got the bunny body. So now we need his ears, and that's where the circle punch comes in. Go ahead and cut a circle. I feel pretty good about this space right here. Got a little piece of paper in there, and you'll know why in a second. Oop. All right. So then, because I want his, oh, look, I didn't really do that very well. My bad. Let's go right here. All right. Then what I want to do, since I want his ears to be exactly the same, which they don't have to be in real life, they may not be, I'm going to fold it in half like this. And then I'm going to take it back in so that I can see it peeking through. You can kind of grab it and decide how big you want his bunny ears to be. It's up to how big, how thick. Just let it stick out there. And because I folded it, I'm getting them both the same, the exact same size in one go. And so then you would throw that down. If you want a two-toned ear, go ahead and grab a contrasting color. I'm going to use pink. because my daughter has a bunny named Pickles, who, if she was here, would be quiet as a little mouse. But she's not here. My dogs are here, so you may have heard them at the beginning. All right, and then we're going to do the exact same thing, but don't put it in as far so that it's just a little slither. And be careful not to lose them. And then you can either use, in this case, since it's just a slither, you might go ahead and just go ahead and throw some precision point down. Might be easier than to use my repo this time, and then kind of throw that in there like that. Is that the cutest little thing you ever saw? Let me raise it for you, and then I'll show you a big bunny, and then I'll show you two layouts where I used it. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Y'all are going to get the idea of it. Let me just bring it a little closer. Is he cute? Oh, and don't forget your whiskers. You can probably use the same pen. You could do thin or thick. Depends on what the look that you're wanting. We'll go ahead and do thick this time. And just throw him some whiskers on there. This is the back of the bunny because of his tail, and the whiskers complete him, don't they? Is that cute? All right, for your big bunny, what I did is I used the inside of the third to the biggest. So not the biggest, but the one right under that. And I did use, let me look at them real fast so I can guesstimate. I used pretty confident blue blade for his body. Somebody write this down and put it in the instructions for me. No, not blue. We're going to go with the red. So red on the body on both bunnies. Okay, yeah. Final answer. So this is the bigger bunny. All right, and then I used the did I use my circle? I think I did. Look at them. Yep. We're going to use the circle. This little pink thing is still in there from earlier, so I need to pull that out. We're going to go ahead and do a bunny head. Get some of this out of the way for us. Do it upside down just to make sure I don't do what I did last time. I'm just making sure that it's a real circle. I'm going to have to break down and use my trimmer, I'm afraid. Give me just a second to trim that up a little bit. It's just too frayed. All right, let's try this again. All right, there we have it. And it's a big head, but if you tuck it under, oh gosh, is that it? Oh no, I'm sorry. I forgot. Oh, I hope that y'all aren't making it with me. I apologize. And now I need another piece of paper. I remember I told you I was going to use this guy for the head, and we are going to use, why don't we just wait until, I'm not going to say it until I do it. Oh, please don't unlike me today. Say, bless her, she has had no rest. She can't even get the stupid things in the holes today. Um, all right. But I'm grateful. I know I was mopey, but a lot of that is gratitude. It's just pure gratitude. My daughter is an ER nurse, and she was able to get leave, family leave to come and be here. And I'm very lucky because, it's so hard to understand all those things the doctors say, right? So that takes care of that. Little bunny tail, same one as before. Same exact one, same strategy as before. I used blue Shoot, mm, I'm gonna go with green. Make it a little bigger than the last one. Yeah, I like that with the green. You can play around with it. You can use scraps on this, right? And again, we're gonna see if there's any left on this. Nope, it's dry. Should have known. It's been a while. Let's just throw a little bit more on there. I'm gonna give it a whirl, give it some texture. All right, and then we are going to throw a thumb square on it. I'm gonna put the bigger one this time. It's a little bigger. So there we got the tail. Ears, same thing, guys. Same thing. We're gonna go like this. We're gonna fold it in half. We're gonna put it in. This is a bigger bunny. I'm gonna try to make a bigger ear. So I'm gonna pull it in, pull it as far as I can that it's still that ear shape. Then I'm gonna put some adhesive on it. And then if you want the pink, oops, I can't get it. Do y'all have one of these multi-purpose tools? Oh, they really help. Now I can put it there. Be good to stick it down before you start, thinking things are going to stay put. And then, of course, if you want the pink, same thing. Well, it's exact same strategy. It's just different, shapes and stuff. If you can remember all the confusion. So I'm going to do one more circle. And fold and stick it in so that the curvy part is going in. And then you don't want it to be as big as the last ones. But again, if you do it at the same time, they are going to match perfectly. Just put it kind of in the middle with the little precision point adhesive, which is a favorite when I'm working with little pieces. And you just throw those in there. And then, of course, after you have it situated the way you want to, don't forget to add his little whiskers. Okay? Is that super cute? I love little bunnies. Love, love, love little bunnies. All right, another thing that I wanted to show you is how to make some oversized Easter eggs using this one. So what I did for one of my layouts is I did a cut with my blue blade first. Make sure it's in the tracks. Remember with our cutting system, if it starts to tear when you cut, it's because you don't have both knobs in. So just stop. It probably didn't do any damage, and then do it again. It should not fight you, right? So what I did is I did once with the blue, once with the red, and when I'm done, what I have is a big Easter egg, which you could change whatever color is behind it to give that color, and a small Easter egg. All right, so let me show you what I did with those real fast. Don't forget, if you see yourself wanting to help people complete scrapbooks are so valuable. They really do. They capture um they capture who you are, who your family is, your morals, your beliefs, your mistakes, your joys, what you're gracious for, life experiences. It tells how important people are, and helping people to do it is really just an amazing career. So if that sounds like something you would like to do, please reach out to me. If you already have an advisor, reach out to them. All right, so this is one that I made with the little small bunny. And this photo doesn't really belong here, but I put it there because what I did on this one is there was a mat. In fact, the mat that's underneath this photograph, it had a cute little bunny icon, and I wanted to use it. So I cut it out using my circle punch and put it here on this little mat. And now this one is still usable. So even if you cut pieces out of something, and you've seen me cut the entire middle out, you can still cover it with a photo, and then you get use out of it. So this graduation picture probably would not be on the same page with bunnies, but it is today. This, by the way, is the Welcome Baby paper pack. So it's got little bunnies and it's got this paper. It's got the little stripe paper. It's got this little cool little sticker strip. So anyways, this would make a great Easter page. So if you have the baby collection, well, please know that it's not just baby. Okay. It's really a cute, cute paper pack. All right. I did cut the paper up here with the scallop blade. And by the way, we just came out with two new blades, the Colonial and the Peking. So if you have this trimmer, and you don't have enough blades underneath because you didn't buy them all yet, all the different things that they can do, now is a good time because now you can get, you'll have all 10 of them. All right. So that's look with the little bunny. And then I did another one with the big bunny. And this one I used the new denim revival collection. All right. So we just came out with a new one. It's brought back the denim. It's got a little updated look. It's got really pretty mats, which I have open. So really pretty mats that match. It's got some embellishments that have some frames and little pockets, which I've used on this page, you'll see. And then another pack of embellishments. It's beautiful, beautiful. I love it because I think everybody likes denim, right, girls and boys? And then I actually added this is a layered grass. I don't know if you can tell how layered that is, but I didn't punch that. It was already like that. And it, believe it or not, it came from the On the Farm collection. We have a collection, it's called On the Farm, and it has these layered borders. So they're already nice and poppy. So you just plop them down and they're super cool. This collection comes with two grass, two sunflowers, and one of the wheat, and then one of each of these. So keep that in mind when you're deciding whether you want one pack or two. Okay. But this is really great. It's going to match the On the Farm collection. But as you can see, it can also match lots of other things. So I hope you like those. I love them. So you can see how I used one of the little pockets and I tucked the little bum of the bunny right down in there so that his little tail kind of held over, hung over. I then used the border maker cartridge called Rick Rack. I cut one border with this, and when you do double Rick Rack, two little Rick Racks come out. So I did put one on this side and one on this side. And then I did that little trick that I told you about with the egg from the gemstone pattern. The gemstones have several different looks, but this is one of the three that's in that pack. And so I did first the blue blade, then the red blade to get this egg and this egg. So you don't have to do very many cuts to get a nice border like this. And then I added some on the journal box here. All right, is that super cute? I hope you like that. All right, so that's all I've got today. Got a little blur going on there. Thank you so much for watching. And if you need someone to shop with, pick me, Beckie Belote. Just you can search for me on the website. I spell my name Beckie Belote, Belote. And that is www.creativememories.com/user/Beckie Belote. So thank you for watching, and you all have a great week. See you next time. Bye.